That one was good, actually. I could hear it. I heard every ounce of it.
Strawberry and hibiscus margarita, 0 sugar from Crook and Marker.
Hibiscus? When was the last time you were at the bar and you're like, can I have a
Organic
hibiscus
super
margarita,
grain
please?
alcohol.
Okay. Honestly, not that bad. It's just kind of mellow. I don't know. It's fine.
Yeah, doesn't really taste like a margarita.
Give me some of your hibiscus, brother.
You're not going to like it.
Oh, I'm sure. Should I drink it like moss? And just tongue it?
Tongue it. I don't want your lips to touch my lips.
Kind of tastes like fruit punch.
Yeah, it is a little bit like Hawaiian Punch. I think it's whatever the sweetener is that they're using.
Yeah.
It says 0 sugar?
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be a lie.
It's got that good aspartame in it.
Yeah, it's got microplastics.
Or whatever that
to
is.
Get up in your balls.
Stevia extract.
Organic stevia leaf extract.
Mm-hmm.
How is it organic and stevia?
Because it's organic.
Organic
But-
stevia.
It says it right there,
Stevia
Hunter. Do you know how to
is
read?
fake.
Do you know how to read?
No, stevia is a plant that imitates sugar.
What?
Can steal the whole thing, why don't you?
You gave Carter a full-ass can.
You could ask for a full ass can when you saw him.
Could I have?
Yeah.
And saw them where?
Right here. Right out in the open.
God. My bad. I didn't sit here and say, Joey, the 2 cans that you bought for yourself, can I have one?
I don't know. I kind of feel like an idiot sometimes. Although I am an idiot, so it kind of works out.
Did you eat a lot of paint chips when you were a kid?
That's so funny. Last time I heard that, I laughed so hard I fell off my dinosaur. Put that cookie down now!
We were talking D&D while we were driving.
What are you talking about?
Stuff,
You know,
with cool people.
thoughts about things.
Shorties and their fire burnings on the dance floors.
Not so much.
Thinking about things to come. What's going to happen at the Tempest Fair. You know.
You remember how Carter was like, "Ugh, get me out of this encounter" when we did the chase?
Yeah.
That's going to be the next 4 sessions.
Is chasing.
No. Carter going, "Ugh, get me out of this Tempest Fair."
Oh, damn. Why are you hating on the fair so much?
Just get me out with the land, you know.
Why?
Get me out in the wilderness, you know. Trailing some monster.
You were just in the wilderness.
Get me in a dungeon. Yeah, I didn't want to come back.
Then why'd you go back to Tapas?
I want to go to the kobolds because everybody was like, beat the shit.
Yeah, that's kind of how adventuring works.
Yeah, we could have gone.
I don't know. You had things to do. You had to bring the
Powder back.
the powder and the quests.
You know, part of being a parent is having to give up your own dreams for your
I
children.
know. That's why we're at the fair. They gotta, do.
Sometimes
all the,
the
cool fair
only way to
things.
move forward is to leave some stuff behind.
I want to go to the island.
Keith wants to go to the island.
Why won't we let him go? Let him go.
Let him go. Let him go. Got some stuff.
The
going.
island is
I
like the
was
training
like-
arc place. So we have to fight a bunch of weird beasts and stuff, and then that's how we level up a bunch. I've seen the anime.
Mm.
Yeah.
He's seen it in an anime.
Mm-hmm.
I pointed out that in Corelthia 1, there was also a golden compass.
Yeah.
You did point that out, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now there's a golden compass again.
There's no way that they're connected.
What if they were even the same golden compass?
You're so far away from Ashen. How could it be that?
Well, we all know that golden compass
Ended
left
up with the
Ashen.
boss.
Sure.
Could be anywhere.
Could be anywhere on any plane.
How? There's
So Hunter,
no...
tell us who's the bad guys in the Tempest Fair, and when do they show themselves?
And when are they going to show themselves?
When are they
Who's
going to
the
take
big
all
bad-
the bending powers away from everybody?
Who's the big bads of this campaign? Tell us, Hunter.
No, not the big bads, just like of this next arc.
Yeah, there's no way that a gold compass would pertain to some sort of dragon again. I wouldn't do that twice.
Can we stop finding dragons all the time?
I liked finding dragons.
You've only found one Sorry,
We haven't
two.
really like.
found 2
I
dragons.
think we've only fought one big dragon.
You
in our-
already said to me the other day that dragon didn't count, and you were like, "Fuck that dragon."
the baby
Only
dragon.
only Harper talked to it.
It was still there.
You were like, it was a
still-
Harper
it was
encounter.
still
I didn't
one that-
care.
It was still one that we encountered.
Did you though?
Yeah.
Yeah, just like the one that
Harper just
Joey
talked
talked
to
to. We encountered.
That's
that
the one I counted.
Then you should count this one too.
No, Joey didn't count it, is what I was saying.
Oh,
Well,
you
I'm
should
counting
count
it now. There's 3.
3 dragons.
That we
You only
know of.
fought one of them.
Killed it. Killed that bitch.
You did.
Put it down.
Put it down.
Barely.
Barely.
Barely. And then the green one, you riddled out.
Yeah, I got him.
You were able to get him with your riddles,
You could have probably just killed us anyway. I'm glad.
but he
that
found you
was
intriguing.
honorable.
He found you intriguing.
Oh no, the orb. 4.
You didn't encounter that dragon.
Yes, he talked to me.
You didn't encounter
Yes, he did.
a dragon.
He talked to me.
You did not encounter a dragon.
Yes, but
Was
that's
it one
a
of
fourth.
the other 3 that we had encountered?
Yeah, can you say that?
3. You encountered 3.
No, but the orb one.
The orb one you did not encounter.
But we know there's another.
There was
but
a
we
voice
know
inside
there's
of an
another
orb.
ancient dragon.
A voice
out there.
inside of an orb.
Okay, bitch.
And how do you know that red orb didn't connect to the red dragon that you fought, and killed already?
Yeah, that bitch got put down.
No,
I made
there
a
was
sword out of
the
that bitch.
there was the red dragon, there was the green dragon, and then there was the pink dragon that could have given you everything you ever wanted, but you wouldn't give anything up.
Fuck that bitch.
Then there you go.
Listen,
Yeah,
if
there's
Harper's
no way I
learned
would
any-
put a
If Harper's learned anything, is that it's about the journey.
on the journey.
Doesn't need to be answers always.
I would never do something twice, Joey. Come on. I would never put a golden compass to lead to some sort of dragon again. That would be stupid.
I mean, the kobolds are already leading us to a dragon, so why would you need to put the compass in there?
Would never.
We were theorizing on that too, whether it was like dragon cultists trying to like. The kobolds were serving dragon cultists trying to like raise a dragon or something like that.
This is all great D&D talk for the D&D segment. Welcome to Older and Dumber, the podcast about 3 dumb friends just trying to make it on this planet we call
Earth.
Welcome. We have been chit-chatting here away. If you've been following the D&D live play, then you will have gotten probably about 60% of everything we were just talking, I would say.
Honestly, you've probably come to this because you ran out of episodes of the live play, and you're like, I guess I'll watch this garbage.
This is the show where we get together and shoot the shiz and tell some jokes
Shoot
and
the
have some
jizz.
fun. Anyway,
Sometimes, if you can spread
are
your...
you doing a shadow raid
if
right
you
now?
can- No.
Yes, you are. I'm watching you. Anyway, we usually start this by going
Killing
over.
Charmander with a war turtle.
We do by just sort of checking in on each other. Start with Carter. Carter, what thing did you do this week?
Dude, I got baked.
I heard he
and
went
then
around the
baked
world.
again,
Around
and
the
then
world in
drank.
80 days
It was great.
with Jackie
Yeah.
Chan.
I drank like $200 worth of beer. Beer from
Why?
every which place.
Because he was
From
doing
everywhere.
an around the world challenge.
Me and Franklin, we just drank a bunch of beer, smoked a bunch of weed for Thanksgiving, ate a bunch of food.
Franklin the turtle from Nickelodeon. Pop him up.
You're dying, Jay.
No, I would never.
But yeah, I just had Thanksgiving and it was a great time.
What was your favorite dish?
Ooh, the brisket.
Oh yeah, we got to do that as part of our weeks.
You had brisket for Thanksgiving?
Yeah, Franklin made
brisket
brisket,
stuffed inside of
turkey, and
chicken,
chicken.
stuffed inside
No,
of
that's not
turkey.
what happened. We had turkey, chicken, and brisket.
Anything else fun at your Thanksgiving celebration?
It was cool because everybody, a bunch of extended family was there, so it was like cool to be hanging out.
Sounds like you had a great time.
Yeah.
Joey, what about you?
My Thanksgiving started with a fight because nobody can read a fucking time on an invitation.
Everybody got invitations?
Yeah, well, they got texted a time to be there.
They got texts.
It
Gotcha.
said be there at 2:00.
Got ya.
That's too complicated.
It is.
They're like, our food's on. We didn't get our food ready in time. So, what are we supposed to be there at 2:00? We're not gonna be there till 4, because we gotta cook this food.
They had to cook their own food?
Mm-hmm. We had enough fucking food at our Thanksgiving to feed an army. My brother, I know shit. Probably if we went from the end of the table back, that width, this depth, 2 trays of twice baked potatoes.
Why?
We had 7 casseroles in like fucking punch bowls. We had a 32-pound turkey. We had a ham. We had fucking 7 pies.
Why?
Brother, because we had to have enough food for 14 people.
14? 14?
That's a small.
That all showed up like late?
Uh-huh. So half
Oh
the
my
food was
gosh.
cold.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
It was wild. I was inspired, though. I did some art.
You did.
I hid in my room all day. Everybody was like, oh, my God, what an antisocial piece of shit. I can't stand that guy.
Playing Pokemon.
But
on
it was
the
okay
podcast
because, this is what I was doing at Thanksgiving, too. People
Nice.
were like, so what are you up to?
Curveballs and
You want to friend me? Here's my friend code.
Joey's the kid at Thanksgiving who just goes around to every relative and goes, "Do you want my friend code? Do you play Pokemon Go? You want your friend code?
You got
No.
games? You got games
Better
on your
than
phone?
those
Goes to the
fucking-
next one. Do Pokemon Go? Do you want?
Better than those fucking football games.
Dude, watch football games all day. That was fun.
They were garbage.
What?
Yeah, they were bad games.
Stop.
The Cowboys won, so you're happy, but it was still a bad game.
All of the games were good.
Okay.
All the games were good.
All the movies are good. All the games are good. Books, all good. Everything good.
I finished my book.
Thanksgiving, good. Thanksgiving fights, better.
I had not a single fight at my Thanksgiving.
Yeah, you've already rubbed it in.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you want to see the art, get on the fucking Discord. Maybe I'll share it on my other stuff, but probably not. If you want to see it, become a Discord member. Hunter, did you get any rolls this week?
No, it's Thanksgiving.
The grind never stops, brother. I spent my Thanksgiving drawing. What did you do?
You
Not
did.
get a
You did.
roll.
No, I had a fucking super awesome time at my parents' house. We had like 30 plus people over, and like I was making drinks all day long. We were eating food.
Here's your ice water.
No, I was making those stupid fucking apple caramel cider things all day for people. Carter's throwing
Carter's
things.
throwing shit.
I had a shit ton of turkey, shit ton of mashed
Don't say I don't
potatoes.
contribute.
You don't. Didn't on the last two. I can't even remember what I was gonna say because you were so mean to me.
I was not. mean.
Anyways, D&D,
You are.
you know?
All I did was. Wait a minute. How was I mean to you?
You're mean to me
How?
because I like things, so you're mean to me.
Just because I am cynical and accuse you of liking everything doesn't mean you have to be like, oh no, now someone thinks I like everything. If you like everything, you like everything.
Apparently not. It's not okay with you
It's not okay with me, but why should my thoughts affect you?
because you're my best friend.
Oh my God, don't be gay.
Oh my god. Put a gay.
You made drinks all day.
I did. I made drinks all day. I helped my mom cook all day, so that was cool.
Did they put it all on the table like they did at Goose Day?
We filled the entire table and we filled the whole counter in the kitchen as well. So people were just picking up plates and sort of eating where they wanted to because, again, we had
I ate
30
in my
plus,
room
we had 30 plus
with the
people.
door closed.
And then all the nieces and nephews jumped in the hot tub and they're out there fucking splashing water everywhere.
God,
and
Hesselsen's time.
Hesselsen's time. So that was cool.
Somebody called Dana. Let him know what's going on.
Got one drink in my sister, and then she was pretty cool the whole day.
Oh.
So that was
She
fun.
didn't say that you were pedo because you like anime?
right. She didn't say that. Right. Yeah. So yeah, honest, there was no fighting all day. It was probably one of the best Thanksgivings I've had in Quite a while.
Wow.
Yeah,
Pretty
mine
successful
was the
day.
same.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I
Very
had a great
successful day.
Thanksgiving.
Mine didn't get good until I was like, hey, friend, I'm still going to come over. What if we watch The Fellowship of the Ring?
And I was like, yeah, no problem, dude. Let's do it.
I know you've never seen it before. So
I'd seen it before.
Let's watch it for the first time.
I'd seen it before. Michaela had not seen it.
This
Connor's
guy's over.
never seen it.
This
I
guy's-
literally
this
was
guy's over
quoting
here like,
scenes
How long is
before
this?
we started the
Yeah, it's 'cause
movie.
you're on
This is the
TikTok.
part where Gandalf says, "We shall not pass."
Oh my god, it was way before that.
Is this the part where that man Neddard Stark says, "Off with my head"?
Wow. Anyway,
Are we in the D&D segment?
No, we
now,
got
or-
to talk about the Lord of the Rings because Hunter had never seen it before.
I've seen it, and now I've really seen it again.
Did you watch the extended cut?
No,
No, and I was really disappointed. Like, I'm sitting there watching, I'm like, oh, I love this part. And then it didn't happen. Like, when they get all their gifts from Galadriel and the elves,
Yeah.
not even in there. Frodo gets his fucking star, and that's it. And then they're gone. How they explain that shit in the next movie? They just have fucking lamb bread, and they're fucking in their camouflage cloaks. And
Dude, the extended cut is the way to watch it. Why didn't you watch the extended cut?
bro, it was midnight, and we finally finished the movie.
You should have.
It would have
fucking-
added another hour.
You shouldn't have been a pussy.
I always watch the extended cuts.
You're crazy, dude. We got all the way to like we got
Gandalf is fighting the Balrog, and
Oh my
Hunter's
God,
like,
yeah.
the movie's over.
like it's the end of the movie, and then it wasn't, and I was like,
That's the end of, that's the end of the second act.
there's another 40 minutes to this movie. You didn't need this.
It did need it.
It did, but
They cut out Tom Bombadil. Never forgiven.
Oh man,
He didn't even make it into the extended cut.
Damn,
he's a god, they say.
they say. I have his MTG card
Damn.
somewhere.
I have him too. An extended art foil.
I don't have that.
He cares about
Um,
sagas.
Hunter was like,
Does.
Gandalf is so cringe.
Dude, we started that movie. The first 20 minutes of shit is just like, it's like, oh my god, please, why do you look like that? The first scene you get of Elijah Wood, so he's by the tree, and then he gets up and he's like, he knows Gandalf's coming.
He's just
His eyes are like this, and he's
Excited to see his old friend. And Hunter's like, what?
why do you look so weird,
He
Elijah?
said the F slur, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Who said the F slur?
You did.
What?
About Elijah Wood's eyes.
I don't know
Like,
what the
only-
F slur
Only
is.
that kind of person would have those eyes.
Anyways.
What's the F slur?
I-
I don't know.
Do you know what the F slur is?
Fuck.
Yes.
No. Are we done?
You have no comments?
You don't
on
have
Lord
any
of the
comments
Rings?
about the Fellowship of the Ring?
I had comments.
I
throughout
cry
that
so
entire
hard
thing.
when Boromir dies every time. Like during his redemption, like he falls and he's like, I'm still gonna go out like a G.
Mhm.
Tell Frodo I'm sorry.
Tell Frodo.
Aragorn, I would have called you king.
I would have followed you.
My brother.
Something
Dude,
like that.
Aragorn's a G.
And then I was like, is there any movie that he doesn't die in?
And then he had to go look it up, and it's like,
I didn't look it up.
Treasure.
I didn't look it up. I just remembered, oh, he didn't die in National Treasure. He just went to jail.
He died in that
That's
Jack Ryan
basically
movie.
dying.
He died. It said, what movies has he been in where he doesn't die?
Which Jack Ryan movie was he in?
I don't know.
It was one with Harrison Ford. He was an IRA member.
Clear and present
Patriot
danger.
Games?
Patriot Games.
Might have been Patriot Games.
Tell us in the comments what movies
I think it was Patriot Games, but it could have been one of the other ones.
Tell us your favorite Sean Bean death in the comments.
that's a better. Tell us your favorite Sean Bean death, and then tell us what role Sean Bean doesn't die in.
Mine definitely has to be Lord
Sure
of
he's
the
in a
Rings.
kids'
I
movie
think Lord of the
somewhere.
Rings is my
Somewhere.
favorite Sean Bean death.
Oh yeah, it's
You think Sean Bean did a
so
kids'
fucking
movie?
noble? Yeah, of course. He's probably in like Spy Kids or something.
I don't think he's in Spy Kids.
I wouldn't be surprised if he was in the Spy Kids. So.
It'd be funny.
What's the next segment?
You know who's not in Spy Kids? And
All of our D&D characters.
yeah, okay, thanks.
Was that the segue?
I was about to, and this guy.
Da, 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 da.
Raise your swords, open your maps, and grab your pens to write down notes for this wild D&D segment adventure.
Damn,
That's
that's crazy.
I know. I went hard,
He
bro.
went
you have
hard.
questions?
Sicko mode.
No, I don't have any.
Are we answering the questions from after the adventure on the podcast?
Yeah, no, those are after the adventure.
Do we have
Questions.
questions right now?
No.
Milky Boy asked us like why he couldn't see the podcast, and I'm still curious as to why, because I thought we had fixed that issue.
We didn't fix it because for some reason it's
Is Anchor just not a thing anymore?
no, it is a thing. It's not letting me log back in. So I've emailed contact support. So I don't know. We'll see.
We play D&D. It's fun.
Boy,
Sounds
Are you
exciting.
guys? I'm glad that we've kept you on the edge of your seat with this, because that was riveting.
We had a heart-to-hearts last session, and also getting ready for the Tempest Fair shopping episode. Really exciting.
DM, do you want to tell us what happened?
How's it going to be a shopping episode? You entered into the Sailor's Challenge.
Yeah, that was fun.
I shopped this episode. My shopping is done. I thought your shopping was done. I thought you're out of gold.
No, I have some gold left. I have like 50.
Oh.
I can still buy some,
You have 50 gold. You spent 100.
I got paid from my side quest.
Remember, he took all the side quest money.
Me,
did
no,
take
me
all
and
the
May
side quest
split
money.
it because she was there for it.
I guess that did happen. I do remember that.
It was
And
my
he-
side quest. I got it by myself.
You know, I don't want to like rain on anyone's parade, but Garl had said, "I'll give you 10 gold if you do this," and he got 50 gold,
75.
75 gold.
No, it wasn't.
When did
that.
he say he would
didn't
give him
say-
10 gold?
When he took the quest.
No, he
How do you
didn't.
know?
Because I have watched the episodes about 40 times each, because that's how I take
40
notes.
times each. 40 times each
Yeah.
on Twitch or
I'm a
on
fucking
YouTube?
continuity master. Both. I watch them on Twitch right after they come out, and then I go back.
No,
and
but
watch
when we
them on
talked
YouTube.
to him, he said he was going to give me an initial bump because, he was helping me out. Because we saved the festival, and he said he was going to give us more.
He was like, "Fine, if you get the powder, I'll give you 10 gold." That was his words.
But he said he would give us some more because we saved the festival. And then I pushed him even further because, I've been wanting to do a little
Why
bartering.
didn't you say something then?
Because you had, you're the DM.
Why didn't you say
I said something about the Sussy Baka shopkeep, and you were like, "That's for me to know and you to find out."
it is?
So why should I say anything about you screwing up gold counts?
Who says it was a screw up?
I got my money. May got her money.
How do you know he wasn't like, I forgot what I was going to give him. I'll just give him this.
Classic. I'm excited for the coming sessions to see what comes. But I also don't want to be in the Tempest Fair.
I downloaded the wrong
because-
sessions.
Mhm. I don't know. You seem like
Is the bloody hand gonna show up? That'd be
pretty
some
anti doing the
chaos.
Sailors Challenge. Pretty anti talking to Mithros. Pretty anti being in town.
Who is?
Keith.
I wanted to go.
Oh.
Carter. Keith/Carter.
But he joined the Sailors Challenge. Because he wants to
He
impress.
sure did.
He wants to impress Alara.
Are you sure it's because Moss doesn't want to be a sailor?
I mean, that too. She could have joined independently. Now you all joined as a team.
Well, yeah, but I feel like she got bullied into that
Why do you feel she got bullied?
because she didn't understand what the Sailors Challenge was.
I explained the whole Sailors Challenge.
You got to do 4.
5.
I told you it was 5. One of them's putting up the sail. Is that one a team thing?
They're arguing about how many rounds there were? Oh my god. It's 5. Oh my god. 5 rounds. Oh my god. Yeah, one of them is climbing the mast.
Yeah, I knew that one.
Another one is tying knots.
We knew that one.
Another one is boat race.
They all
knew
feel
that.
like they're really.
Another one is fighting on a plank.
Oh, yeah. Knew
And
that
then
one.
the last one is raising the sails.
Right. They all seem like they're very strength based. Like it doesn't feel like there's a lot of, except for knot tying. That's an int based one, but it doesn't feel like there's a lot of variety in these challenges.
You don't think it would take you think only people with strength can fight on a plank while dexterously balancing on it?
Fighting is a strong man sport.
Wow.
Especially American gladiators fighting with big Q-tip sticks on a balance beam. That's classic American gladiators.
How you
and
win those
guys are
games is
jacked.
not through strength, though. It's just like waiting until someone.
I don't
the other
know.
person
Have you
makes
ever
a
watched
mistake.
Nitro smash somebody off the gladiator stands? Whatever they were called.
I feel like climbing up the mast could be acrobatics. You know, they're like
It's
jumping
athletics.
from rope
Climbing's
to rope.
athletics. You thought that skipping a stone could be something other than athletics. That's the only skill there is.
I feel like you should be able to do a skill for multiple things. It just might the DC might be a little bit higher depending on like if it's more based towards strength or not. Because I know a lot of people that could like scale a building with more acrobatics than strength.
What do you think, DM?
Like there's climbing and then there's like parkour.
Parkour is, usually momentum based, and that
Yeah.
if you're starting to go up, there's no momentum.
Right, but you can like parkour from spot to spot.
That would be strength.
That wouldn't be
Well,
strength.
Ninja Guy,
Strength would be climbing
Ninja
straight
Gaiden
up.
and wall
It's the
bouncing.
same thing. What do you have to all the strength in your legs as you jump? What do you mean?
That's Ninja Gaiden. That's wall bouncing. That's strength. That's
strength.
athletics.
Bruh.
I'm telling you, it's all athletics.
If you're
Rowing
moving,
a boat, athletics. Climbing a mast, athletics. Setting a sail, athletics. Fighting a guy, athletics. Tying knots,
actually,
intelligence.
boat racing is not
I think
athletics. Boat
parkour.
racing
I
would
think
be
parkour is
vehicles.
more acrobatics
You
than
have
athletics.
to.
There's
you
a
have to-
vehicle
you have
skill
to
for boating.
paddle the boat, and then
It-
you have to navigate.
they're not
that
paddle
turn.
boats.
Put in the comments. Do you think parkour is more acrobatics or athletics? Because that's
What
what I'm
you're
thinking.
That's not what
describing
you're
is not
asking.
Parkour.
Parkour, which is
Parkour,
where
you
there's
can parkour up
momentum,
ability.
where there is
No, you don't.
momentum
Yes, you
moving
can.
forward, and you're using the energy to move forward or down is parkour, and that's acrobatics. Hi, I'm Hunter, and you're listening to the Older and Dumber podcast. What? What do you mean they can't see me drawing the logo with the wand? Podcast? You can't handle the podcast. Older and Dumber. It's in the podcast.
That's not the line, Hunter. You're supposed to be talking about how people can sub on Patreon for early episodes.
Oh, right, yeah, yeah. We're gonna be the best podcast. Believe it. Well, that's just great. It's Older and Dumber, man. It's Older and Dumber.
Hunter, no, stop. The line is, you can get access to exclusive content and behind the scenes. Now give me another one.
Exclusive? What do we do that's exclusive? Dipshit bots. Transform and roll out.
Luke, you are my dipshit.
Hunter, we've been here for 4 hours. Just tell people how they can become dipshits and sub on patreon.com/olderandumber. That's N-dumber, not and.
I love it when a podcast comes together. When you are moving up, that is athletics because you are climbing. There's no momentum when moving up.
There
You
can
need
be
all your
momentum.
strength.
You jump, you hit a ledge,
You pull yourself
pull that
up.
stuff up, but it's a lot less strength than just
It's the same
climbing
amount of
up.
strength.
It's way more strength to climb
Strength.
than it is.
It's strength.
Why are you looking at me like I argued against you?
I didn't. I was saying, look, this is what he said.
I already told you that there's not a thing for all of us.
Athletics is climbing.
There's only a thing for strong people. So it's moss or bust.
Moss or bust.
That's it. You got nothing to say for D&D session?
I don't have any way to defend the Sailors Challenge and our position in it.
I think that the balance beam one is pretty dexterous, and the boat race one, I think it could just be strength, or I don't know if it's like a rowing boat or if it's a sailing boat. If it's a sailing boat, then it's like sailor proficiency.
I think the strong muscle mommy said row a boat and navigate dangerous currents.
Dangerous currents
Yeah.
in the harbor.
You were the one that said it. I've watched it several times.
I did not say going against dangerous currents.
Difficult currents?
No. What currents?
You said currents. It's in there.
No.
I would never do that.
Would never.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Oh my God. Maybe I should stop watching the VODs. It's better not to know what's going on.
Oh my God. Well, you're not in the competition, so you're fine.
No, they said I have to be.
I don't know if they said you
No,
had
I
to
said
be.
Fizzy had to be.
Fizzy, the sailor.
But there's 5, so we need all of us.
I mean, we can-
Obi's not allowed to
No, we
compete.
can put-
You
It's
can compete in more than
multiple
one.
one- we
You just can't have
be-
more than one
yeah.
of your team in one competition.
Mm.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
What's Marin think of Rara?
Oh my god.
She was laying it on pretty thick last session. He didn't
I know.
seem like he was into it.
Oh, I know. You ever tried flirting with somebody in the hospitality industry?
I don't flirt in real life.
I know you don't. I still remember to this day when we used to work here in this mall. And do you already know what I'm about to say?
To be fair, the one time she came in the store to talk to me, I was dying from fucking COVID.
I remember the girl who, like, one was flirting with you while we were walking down the thing, and then, oh my god, you made me lose my train of thought. She liked you and she wanted your number. She was like, "Oh, can I have your number or something?" And she was like, "Come over here." We kept walking past the kiosk, and she would always be like, "Hi, Joey." And you're like, "Nope, no." I was like, "Why don't you like that girl? What's up with this?" "No, don't like her. She's not my type." I was like, "What?" I remember that. That was funny. Joey, picky guy. Not as picky as Carter. Autism. Carter's like, they have to have pointy ears. They have to come from the Runesbach Empire.
They're a little bit racist.
They're a
but
little
they
bit-
don't try not to show it. God. Yeah, she was real sussy, and nobody else called it out but me.
I said
Why
that.
do you think she's so sussy?
Because
Me
Because
and Mons
why?
both said that was weird.
full elf, just like my friend Keith
Sure.
with the big ears.
Sure.
Nothing.
And then I said Keith again. I said it multiple times. And she
It
was
doesn't matter how many times you're going to say Keith. Guys aren't widely known people. I mean, you might be a little bit, but you aren't widely known people in the
He's been
city.
In the shop, he kissed.
Kissed her on the hand. You know how many other people have probably kissed her on the hand? He definitely didn't do that.
My name's Keith.
Oh my god. Canon now.
That was that interaction.
Canon now. That's what
Moss
Keith
was like,
did
the
for
fuck's
sure.
going on in here? I don't understand what elven culture is.
That's funny.
It happened.
I know it happened.
You guys are the ones
I
that
didn't
don't
say
know.
it didn't happen. It happened. It did. It certainly happened.
So either Keith's noble manners left no impact.
Sure.
She.
I don't think I said my name.
You did. Not only did you say, Keith, my name is Keith.
Keith, my name is Keith.
Moss dropped your name about 14 times in the first encounter, including screaming it outside the shop, being like, "It's time to go, Keith."
I don't remember.
Sussy.
When was the last time a customer came into the store? You heard their name 12 umpteen times, and then you remembered it the next time they came
never
in
kissed my
days
hand.
later. I'm sure you've hugged or high-fived a customer and not remembered their name.
Hugged?
Yeah.
I don't hug a customer.
Bullshit.
Name one customer.
You've
I've hugged.
never hugged a customer?
No.
Cole.
That doesn't
Cole's a
count.
coworker.
He wasn't,
He was, and then
and he's
before-
not anymore.
Cole was a
He's
co-
not anymore.
Cole was a
He
coworker.
has been demoted to
If
customer.
a customer comes in more than 4 times and you're chilling with them, like they can become your friend though.
Cole was a coworker before he was ever a customer and before he ever got a hug.
Doesn't matter. He's been demoted to customer.
Your
So you've hugged
argument is
him.
invalid.
You've hugged him.
I've known him before.
You've hugged
he-
Gavin. You've hugged Gavin.
Gavin's not my customer.
He's trying to change the subject, and you're letting him.
We're not
because
even
you don't
talking-
want your girlfriend to be Susty Baka with the golden compass she got from the boss.
What's a little bit of power? You know, it's always worth it. I
Oh
hear.
my god!
Oh, I hear. Power's always worth it from reliable sources.
Get me out of this segment.
Maybe it's my turn to start collecting artifacts.
Do
for
it.
Some,
You
for
wouldn't.
the boss.
Because you can't give up anything. You're a seal door.
I've found a lot of powerful artifacts and given them to powerful people before. I'm sure I could do it again.
And you have huge guilt about it.
Yeah, but you know, if it's to protect, you know, some people.
I know a guy.
I knew a guy who did that. He got kicked out of the party.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He did.
He also had 2 children.
Who had 2 children?
The-
Fick didn't have 2 children.
Harper had 2 children.
Fick
The
didn't
cir-
have 2 children.
This is like a young adventuring group. No one's getting near retirement age. You know, risks are a little bit more. Like if Fick, you know, was in the beginning.
Feels like when you
doing
have
stuff for the
kids,
boss.
that's about your retirement age of adventuring.
Yeah.
I mean, ask anyone. With kids.
Unless you like,
They're
put
like,
'em up,
day I had my kid, my adventures ended.
or you just leave them like
Oh,
Popular-
God.
like
you can go
anime.
out from elk.
like anime, like Yasop with Usopp.
Oh,
He's like,
shit.
actually, pirate's life is calling me, son.
A
Goodbye."
pirate's life for me. That was Yasup.
Good old yes.
Yeah, you go and ask any adult, and they're like, I used to be an adventurer until I put the jizz inside.
All right, we gotta end the podcast.
Whoa, what? We've been on for 30 minutes.
Washed up.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
You won't give us any juicy secrets.
Why would I give you juicy secrets? You're playing in the game.
Are we gonna hit our first like big boss soon?
We
Do you
already
think?
hit our first big boss.
No, like not like big boss, but like a boss fight. Because I don't think we've really hit like a boss
there was
fight
a boss
yet, right?
in that one, and Fizzy killed it in one shot.
What are you talking about?
The zombies.
No, that wasn't a boss.
It was a leader. I don't know if it was a boss.
We haven't
but
had
it
like
was a leader.
no, for real. We haven't really had like a boss fight yet.
Yeah, you haven't had a boss fight. You
Yeah.
just became level 3.
And and I'm just asking, do you think that's gonna come soon or not?
There's a dungeon in your future. Very
Okay,
close.
So maybe it comes up soon. That's cool.
It's the Cobalt Dungeon.
I can guarantee you it is not a kobold dungeon.
It's the island.
It's island.
No.
It is if we go there.
It is if you go there.
You could be like, this is my well-orchestrated dungeon that I've put 10,000 hours in.
This is my well-orchestrated dungeon that I put 10,000 hours in.
We leave.
You leave.
The next time we go into a dungeon,
He's-
it's the same.
so,
it's the same.
Here's
dungeon.
what's going on, guys. Last week, Hunter wanted to have wholesome movie talk about movie theaters and movies and how cool they are. And I was sarcastic about it. And here we are suffering this week because he's got to get back at me.
You weren't sarcastic. You were cynical.
Can we get McDonald's on the way home?
Can
No.
we what?
Can we get McDonald's on the way home?
No. You got McDonald's money?
Yeah, I do have McDonald's
well,
money.
okay. Well, then maybe. Classic ass parent shit. You got McDonald's money?
I got paid today.
Nice. All right. There was a lot of off-topic shit off of the D&D topic there. We really went in a lot of directions.
You didn't really lead the
Because
segment.
no one leads the segment.
Well, because Carter decided to lead us into it, so I wanted to know what he'd come
You're
up
gonna
with.
trust Carter to lead the segment?
What do you mean, trust? He did it.
You
Look
didn't
where we
flow.
wound up.
You didn't flow.
I was trying to, and then you just took it from me.
Oh, well, please, flow.
There ain't no flow now.
Killing myself and then her.
So, from all the stuff you guys heard, obviously we've been talking about D&D. I'm sure none of you followed it, and I'm sure this was an extremely riveting portion of this segment.
Just cut it all out, May. Make this a 20-minute one. We'll just make it an O&D light.
Don't even it's a full episode O&D.
Straight toe and delight.
Like straight to DVD. Straight to O&D.
Because there's a couple clips in here.
So yeah, if you're watching the live play, you watch that Joey just completely broke our thing. If you watch the live play, they made it back to Tapas. They're going into the Tempest Fair. And these guys are all sussy baka about everything going on. They're like, "Oh my God, Hunter, what craziness do you have coming? Why does the shopkeep not know Kate's name? Why are all the sailors' challenges sailor based?"
She recognized them when they came in.
She recognized something when they came in.
My uniform. My armor.
This lady's a predator.
Wait a minute. What? Why does that make her a predator?
Going after Moss.
Moss? Why do you think that's what she recognized?
Because the way you said it.
So she noticed something.
Yeah.
And then Carter said, "My uniform?"
My armor. Don't wear a uniform.
The, like,
just the armor.
Obvious Runesbach Empire armor.
Or was it, I kind of like the way you're talking to me? That's how I remember it.
I'm gonna start making all my characters. What criminal organizations do you think are going to show up at the Tempest Fair?
Hopefully the Bloody Tand.
Hopefully none of them.
Why hopefully?
Hopefully they
What's
have
the
other things to do that's not ruining the
Once
fair.
evil rears its head, then someone can stomp it down, Hunter, you know?
You hope none?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope Creed shows up and gets his ass kicked.
He's probably going to be in the sailor contest and kick all our asses in that. So Hunter can be like,
Get fucked, losers. I get to win.
Oh, I spent 45 years as a sailor, actually. I just look really good for a half-orc.
I mean, you know, when was the last time you saw an old half-orc? Just saying.
my God.
Just saying.
He's probably going to have the flop snoot and wobbly knees beat us in the sailors contest just to fucking rub salt in the wound. We'll get third place.
He's still got a point for third place. Tempest Fair is going to be fun. It's going to be a good arc.
Guys, you should go watch the live play so you have some context for what we're talking about.
You could just watch the After the Adventures. Those also sort of go over.
Yeah, and that'll only take you like an hour and a half. So
to watch both.
yeah.
Instead of the...
We're going to go
2.5,
shopping,
2.5,
and
2.5,
there's going to be
Why do
more
you think there's going to be
shopping.
shopping?
You don't have any freaking gold to go shopping.
Everybody's going to be separated, and we're going to take forever to do anything.
So Carter's very excited. Joey, you're very excited. You've got some stuff cooking for it.
Yeah. Like this, I thought it was going to be fun, but I'm the only one.
Other exciting news about Coralthea, because this is a legacy campaign, is we just we
never will because there's an event.
We have decided to start up our main campaign at home.
Yeah, the one you guys
with
have
our-
seen, it's basically just bonus content.
Our home game we've decided to start up. So that's exciting. I have been working for this week to put some finishing touches on the town and story as I go over everyone's character again, and make sure I have everything that they want. Joey's is fine. I don't have to ask him about anything. His has been done for months. He's wrote a book basically at this point. 2 of them even.
I have to retire the character. She's done too much.
She's already adventured too much.
Level 20.
Carter hasn't wrote anything yet to give to me.
I have to do that.
Other than I am the son of my last character. And
What if you were conjoined twins?
But we weren't.
I know. We'd have to do some
And we have a younger brother.
pretty heavy retconning.
so that's very exciting. Sure you'll hear much about that. But it's possible that our home campaign messes with the live play campaign. So
They are
continue
in
to
the same
watch
world.
and continue to watch and see what shenanigans Carter and Joey make for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
My character in the home game is not gonna make shenanigans for anyone.
They would never.
They're a good person.
Yeah. They would never.
Carter's character might.
Carter's character might fight your now character in live play. Because they're competition.
Is that the blonde guy?
It's the character that's nothing
that the hot
like
blonde guy?
Harper. Carter's
Fina.
character. What?
Or Athena.
Does it? No, it's not.
That's what I heard.
I'll tell you definitively right now, it's not.
Thank you for joining us for this episode of Older and Dumber. We're washed up.
What are you looking at? What's the time, Hunter?
40 minutes.
Your face is in your palm. You looked spent.
Do you think we're gonna win the Sailor's Rest? How hard did you make it?
How hard did you make it?
Like, did you make it like level 3 winnable?
No.
Yeah, I mean, you guys could win it.
You could certainly try.
Yeah,
is-
that's
Like-
you can certainly try answer.
Everything is you could certainly try.
That's the
level
whole
10
basis.
character
it's the whole
going through the
basis of-
sailors.
It's the whole basis of this game is that you could certainly try.
I want to make a bunch of trick arrows, smoke bomb arrow.
You've been talking about these arrows for a while.
Yeah, but we've been sort of busy in game.
You
So-
want us to
I
say
mean,
that
Fizzy
way,
just
so
made a
how
whole
will you
fucking
ever
robot.
make arrows?
Yeah, he was busy making his robot.
All right.
He's got no project right now. Make some trick arrows.
Tricky. Tricky.
All right. That's enough D&D talk. I want to for real talk about the Fellowship of the Ring and how it relates to D&D.
Right. Did you know that halflings are only a thing because they couldn't get the rights for Hobbit?
But why is there gnomes?
What are you
Because
talking about?
David the gnome. From
We have
Nick
gnomes
Jr.
and halflings. Either of them could have been.
Gnomes
No, halflings are way more.
halflings are way
Uh,
more Hobbit than gnomes.
Yeah, halfling is just a 1-to-1.
Because they have like the luck and
the feet.
the food eating.
Gnomes are like
just
underground. Yeah.
halflings.
No, they're more closer to dwarves, but tiny.
So halflings are half human and gnomes are half dwarf.
Well, halflings
Wow.
don't come from the underground. Gnomes do.
Yeah.
Like
what I'm saying.
Duergar.
They got underground methods.
10 toes in.
Yeah.
Anyways.
10 tiny gnome
Also,
toes
the
in.
same for why bugbears are made. Because they couldn't use the name orc
There's orcs in
at the
D&D.
time.
There's orcs in
but there
D&D.
is now.
There's always been orcs.
I thought
There always hasn't always
bugbears
been
were urukais.
No. Maybe.
Bugbears are bears.
No.
They're like bearish.
No.
Yes, they are.
Just because they have bear in their name doesn't mean
They're half bug, half bear.
That's not the truth.
Put a bugbear on the screen, man.
Oh, just like owl bears. They're
Yeah,
half
they're brundle bears. I'll make the file. You can put it up.
Oh shit! Oh my god! What
We haven't fought any like monsters yet.
do you mean he fought zombies and skeletons?
Rats.
Rats,
Crabs.
Rats don't count. They're
crabs.
beasts. Crabs don't count. They're beasts.
The rats were really just a MacGuffin to make us see the crack in the wall.
I want to fight like a.
We're not talking about
A
the Lord of the
monster.
Rings and how Fellowship of the Ring and how it relates to D&D and how it's a great introductory campaign.
I thought we just did the whole.
There's a lot of
Uruk-hai
homages
bugbears
in
and-
D&D for Lord of the Rings, like weapons of warning
Mhm.
relating to Sting.
I feel like there's always been weapons of warning.
Name another story with one.
Lord of the Rings came
Not a
before
story
D&D. What
with-
do you?
You're telling me the Fellowship of the Ring
Yes.
when it came out in 2001?
No, Fellowship of the Ring in 1940 something.
1940 something.
Gary Gygax read this and was like, "Man, if this had some math in it, it'd be perfect."
If this had some math in it.
Exactly. It was like after the war, I think.
Yeah, after World War One, because he wrote about his time in World War One as Lord of the Rings. Do you think 9 people is too much for a party?
What?
Yeah.
The Fellowship's 9 people.
No, that's not too much for a party.
They fought. Well, look at what they were going up against. I would never.
They
DM
split
a
up
game.
as well.
Do you
with
think
9
that some
people.
of the Fellowship were PCs and some of the Fellowship were NPCs?
No, they were all PCs, but they split. Remember?
No, they did not.
They split.
Oh.
I spent 30, 40 days with these people. Fellowship of the Ring. They traveled
They
for.
don't split till the end. After the mentor, Gandalf's NPC. He's a mentor figure to the party, and he dies in the second act. Gandalf's NPC.
I would never DM a game with 9 people. Couldn't do it. I can
think
barely.
Aragorn's a player character. Boromir NPC.
But Faramir is a PC.
Faramir is a PC based on that character.
He came in later. He was like...
I thought Boromir was a PC player, and then after he died, he needed to make a new character. So he was like, "I'll just be Faramir."
Nah, that's just a joke.
His
I think
brother.
I think Boromir works better as an NPC because he's like the twist villain for the DM, who's tempted by
like
by the
early
ring
level
power.
twist villain, yeah.
Usually those villains.
Legolas and Gimli player characters.
Mm-hmm.
Which ones of the hobbits are players and which ones are NPCs?
Well, Frodo and Sam are obviously PCs.
Because Frodo's the one on the quest and Sam's his right-hand man.
Yeah.
They're like the 2 best friends at the table. That we're like, we're going to make our characters together. We're both
And
these
plus
goofballs.
Pippin and
Merry are best
separate.
friends. They would be the ones who would.
Don't they separate from the group for
They
a
get
lot
taken
of the,
at the end of Fellowship of the Ring.
yeah,
they
so
get
they're
captured at the
separated
end of
for
Fellowship.
from most of the real party for a while. So I think they're NPCs.
Yeah. They show up again like second act of 2 Towers.
No, they're players that had to like leave. Yeah, so you ran a one shot for the 2 of them to do the tree end stuff.
Yeah.
And
you're
then
gonna
the
be with
player-
this guy Treebeard, and you're gonna go.
I like that better actually. They can play online, but you like just DM for those 2
Yeah.
separately.
And then they're like NPCs with the regular group. And you're like, okay, that's what these guys are doing. What do you want to do?
Well, it's because they don't meet back up till like the last movie with all of them,
Yeah.
right? Because like they have the stuff in Gondor and stuff like
Yeah.
that too. So like that's another few one shots for these 2 people, you know. We could do this.
So it's Aragorn, Legolas, Gimli, Frodo, and Sam. Those are your 5 player characters, plus the 2 that are in and out of the campaign. Gandalf's NPC, Boromir's NPC. That's the Fellowship.
Sounds doable. All right, I will say this episode has been a very. If you guys want to know what it's really like when Hunter, Joey, and Carter hang out with each other, that's this episode. This was not like an entertaining topic, or sorry, it was entertaining. This
Sorry,
is
I had to add 10 more minutes of Lord of the Rings content so we could cut it together into an
an
0
extended cut. No, we need an extended cut.
Sure, yeah, we'll just let it roll.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh. This is a very Hunter.
No, this
Joey,
is
Carter
the extended
hangout.
cut. The O&D mini is the theatrical cut.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. So if you wanted to know what it's like when the 3 of us just hang out like regularly, this is it. You got no information. It was all inside.
Everything was out of context.
It was all out of context, inside jokes. This literally was you jumping into the middle of a movie and not knowing anything that happened at the beginning, and also not even knowing the end. Honestly, like you were like, did I just watch 20 minutes of a movie for no reason? And I'll never know what the title was. This is opening up a Harry Potter book. It's page 75 and only reading to page like 112 and being like, yeah, I read that book.
I don't know anybody that would do that.
Exactly. I don't know why anybody would watch this. Oh, we're insane. Next week will be much more.
I bet May's had so much fun
Formal.
editing this episode.
I
This is
bet
the
she's had
Friday
zero
after
fun.
Thanksgiving, motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm barely
I don't
conscious.
fucking care.
I bet she's had no fun editing this episode.
You know, every
This
Friday we
episode's
have a
been something
podcast
else.
episode.
We do.
It's true.
Every Wednesday we have D&D, except for last Wednesday and maybe this Wednesday.
Who knows? Maybe
Who
the
knows?
Wednesday of Christmas.
No, we just had it Tuesday.
yeah,
Still had it that week.
yeah, but not on Wednesday.
Yeah, the day before.
We have OlderND lights rolling. You know, we have some.
They
cool-
roll on
cool stuff.
Thursdays.
We have the D&D. You can watch it a few weeks later on YouTube. It's also on Twitch.
2 weeks behind on Saturdays.
And
1
then
week.
Also,
1 week behind on
we
Saturdays.
have other content rolling around. Joey, where can you find all of that stuff?
Everywhere on the internet at Older, the letter N, Dumber. You can watch the live plays on Twitch, twitch.tv/Older, the letter N, Dumber. You don't have to write the letter N, though. I think people might be doing that.
Older, the letter N, dumber.
Yeah, it's just the letter N. Older,
So older N,
Dumber.
dumber. How many people do you think have been writing
So
older,
many
the
people.
letter N,
Uh,
dumber?
we're talking about our audience here.
Yeah, they watch this.
They watched this and thought it was good.
Yeah.
If you want more great content like this, you can back us on Patreon,
Hell yeah.
patreon.com/Older, the letter N, Dumber. Lowest $5 a month to get started. That's less than a cup of coffee. Your favorite coffee place every month. We put all of that money back into the podcast to make it better. Maybe we even focus on a topic. Probably not. We'll put it into D&D. That's the cash cow, baby.
Support us so you can just watch us 24/7. That's what we'll do.
All right,
Support
get us out of
so we can just stay
here.
home all day. Thank you. Thank you for watching this latest episode of Older and Dumber, the podcast about three dumb friends just trying to make it on this planet we call
Earth.
Before we leave, I want to hear both your guys' best impression of the muscle mommy that was at the Sailor Challenge sign.
I thought you wanted us to do our best Boromir dying.
Oh, that could be good too.
What do you want?
Give me Boromir dying. Give me your best impression of Boromir. No, start with give me your best Boromir betrayal, then dying. Go ahead, Carter.
I don't remember the words.
Do you remember that? So say, give me your best impression.
I'm sorry. Tell my brother. My dad's a pussy asshole.
That's him dying. I said betrayal. Then, there it is.
Take it. It matters not to me.
All right, now Boromir dying. Where'd you get this Type C?
This is unfair.
Oh, it's his dad. That's his sword.
They just watched this, so this is really unfair.
I love you, Aragorn.
Oh, that night we shared. I'll never forget.
Aragorn's like,
Legolas is in the back, like, what did you say?
what do you say?
If you see him, he's literally just like, what is going on?
Gimli's like, what you said? That hill was like 7 steps.
Get us out of here,
Dude, when Legolas is just walking on top of the snow and everyone else is trudging through it.